Hello everyone, welcome to the week of state testing in my 4th grade class. Welcome. If you're new to my channel, my name is Marily Sanchez and I'm a 4th grade teacher in South Florida. Today is Monday, May 13th, 2024, and today was the first day of our last PM3 state testing, or I shouldn't say the last, whatever. It's the first day of state testing. So today the students took their reading test, my homeroom did. My second block took the math test with my co-teacher, and tomorrow they will take the reading test with me. And I will have like almost 30 students testing here tomorrow, 29. Today was a full day of testing. The last student in my homeroom class finished literally at 3 p.m. It was a very, very long day of testing. In my opinion, I feel like this new test, with the reading at least, they should split it into 2 days because it's a lot of reading to have my little 4th graders do. They were getting tired. I just feel like it's so much, and it would benefit them if the test was actually split up into 2 days instead of just one whole school day. So that's my little reflection on that, but it's done. Out of the 23 students that I needed to test, 21 finished today. One of my students had a really bad headache towards almost the end of the day. He wasn't done with his test, so they did excuse him. They sent him to the clinic. They paused his test so he can finish tomorrow. And the other student out of the 23 that I was supposed to test today is out of the country until the last week of May. So that's done. Tomorrow is another day, and after tomorrow I will be done with the state test. Students that were not here will take the makeup test, but it won't be with me. It will be with another person. But yeah, that's what today was a long day of testing, and tomorrow will be another day. So I'll let you know how it goes. But now I'm super tired, so I'm just gonna gather my things and go home. So I'll see you tomorrow. Hello everyone, welcome to the end of the day, Tuesday. We finished testing. Today was the last day of our state assessment testing. So wow, finally we're done. And I was looking through my data, and I'm really proud of my students. They did such a good job, and I've put my room back together. I mean, as together as I can put it right now. This is what I'm doing. This is how I had it before testing anyway, so we'll see how it goes. So that's all today was just testing. We actually didn't finish testing until around 2:15. I brought the kids back, and I just had some free time talking in the classroom while I was looking through the data. And tomorrow is a regular school day, lessons and everything. We start Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief novel study. It's one of the things that I like to do to end a year with. It's a fun read. The students get into it. So that's what we're going to do tomorrow. And I start with my homeroom tomorrow. So I am exhausted. I'm tired. I had a headache all day long. Just took my migraine medication. I know I waited too long for it, but I'm exhausted and I have no energy. So I will see you tomorrow. Hello everyone, welcome to the end of the day, Wednesday. Today was our first kind of regular day since testing. And instead of starting with my block 1, I started with my block 2 because they wanted to know their scores for the test since they took the test yesterday. So I started with them, and I gave them a fun writing assignment, which I'll show you in a moment. And as they were doing that, I was finishing doing all the calculations for the data, and I selected different certificates that I created on Canva and personalized for the top 5 scorers and the top 5 most improved students in that class. I did the same thing with my block 1, which I had this afternoon, and I gave those certificates to the students along with their report on how they did, so they can take it home and their parents can see how they did. And then we started introducing the novel study of Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. And what I did is, well, let me show you. I introduced it by showing them these 3 different book covers of the same book. And I explained that every time a book is reprinted, it gets a new cover art. So we started looking at clues on the cover, what we noticed, what we can connect it. And then they started kind of forming predictions of what it would be like or what the book will be about. And then I read to them the titles of each chapter. So this is how it looks on my Kindle app on the computer. And this is where we were looking at all the chapters. And I started trying to read, but we ran out of time. But with my block 1, we made it all the way up until the point where he's going to face Mrs. Dodds in the museum. So this is where we're going to continue tomorrow, and then we'll read chapter 2 as well. So that is what we did, and now let me show you the writing activity. So with the writing activity, I created this little squiggle, and I have them continue the squiggle so that they can create a character, an object, or a setting, and then they can write a story related to it. And I added more lines to the back of the sheet so that they can do it. Love this because it activates a creative thinking, and the students actually enjoy this activity as well. And just to give you some ideas of what are some of the things that the students came up with the squiggle, here's one, here's another one, and another. La Caperucita Roja is Little Red Riding Hood. And here's another. And I know that they also kind of saw a cat as well. Oh, this is beautiful. So this student saw a face in a space helmet and a person in space. Super creative. And here's one of the cats that the kids came up with. So as you can see, really fun activity. I can't wait to do more of these as the year comes to an end. As of tomorrow, I believe we have 15 more school days. Let me check. Actually, 15 more school days as of today. Not counting today, obviously, is done. But tomorrow when we're in school, we won't count that day. So it'll be 14 more school days. We actually have 3 weeks of school left now. So we have 3 weeks to get through Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. I think that's plenty of time because we're going to read 2 to 3 chapters a day. And I'm just going to have the students do some fun annotation activities or chapter summaries or little drawings that represent the chapter or the main events in chapters. So that's what I have planned for the rest of this novel study. But I will take you along. Today after school, since today is Haitian Flag Day, we had a Haitian Flag Day luncheon done by the Haitian Flag Committee of our school. The teachers did an amazing job. The food was delicious, and we even had a live performance. So here's a little clip of that. As you can see, the vibes were great. The energy was high. We loved it. We had such a great time. And I feel more relaxed today since testing is done. And I also stayed after school to continue to analyze my data and see my proficiency percentage, my learning gains percentage, and see how the students did overall. So I'm very happy overall with how the students did. And yeah, I can't believe the school year is coming to a close very soon. So I'm gonna leave you for now because it's very late and I need to go. I'll see you tomorrow. Hello everyone, we come to the end of the day, Thursday. Today was the second day of us working with the Percy Jackson series. I started with my ELL group this morning, and we read through chapter 1, but I noticed as I was reading it, and then after reading it, I lost them. And I thought they knew enough English to understand, part of the story, but I could tell they didn't. So I'm like, I wasn't sure if I was going to continue the book with them. I told them I don't know if this is the best, way to do the book. And then I got an idea later on to do the graphic novel. So starting tomorrow, we're going to be reading the graphic novel for Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief with my ELO learners. And with my advanced group, we're going to continue reading the chapter book. I did show them trailers of both the movie and the TV series on Disney Plus. And they got really excited for it. So I let them know once we finish reading the book, we will be watching those kind of to compare how the book is related to the movie and the TV series, and do a comparison of the TV series and the movie as well, because the adaptations for both are different, obviously. This morning with my ELL group, when they came in, I gave them 2 different activities to work on, and this was one of them. This is a word search for Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief that I found on TPT for free. So if I remember, I'll leave a link in the description box. And this is the cover sheet that I gave them for the novel study folder that I will have them put all their novel study activities in. So I did this and I gave it to them so they can color it. And that was the activity this morning. And tomorrow I'll do these two activities with my homeroom, which is the advanced group, when they come in the morning. So that's pretty much what we did today. Like I said, with the ELL group, we got to chapter 1. And with my advanced group, we got through to chapter 3. So tomorrow we'll pick up in chapter 4 and keep going from there. I haven't printed the booklets and the activities that I wanted to do with these chapters with the students yet, because I just want them to get into the story. But I will be showing you some of those that I have created. But until then, I will see you tomorrow. Hello everybody, it's the end of the day Friday, and it's time to wrap up this week's video. Just wanted to let you know, with my homeroom class, my advanced learners, we made it all the way to chapter 6 of Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief, and they also did the word search activity and the coloring book or the coloring page activity for our novel study. And my ELL class, we went ahead and did the graphic novel, which was so much better with them. And to have them kind of review what we were going over in the graphic novel, I stopped at chapter 4 and gave them this sheet of paper. This is my example, but basically all they had to do was draw something that was related to that chapter, something that happened in the chapter. And this is something that I put together myself. So this is my example. And then we continue reading the book up until chapter 6. So both classes are in the same place. So we'll continue reading the book next week, and the students are really excited to find out what happens next. So I'm gonna say goodbye to this week. I think this was week 36. I think 36, yeah, 36. So I hope you enjoyed coming along with me. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment down below, let me know what you thought or any questions you may have. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing and hitting the bell for notifications so you don't miss any future videos. I hope you have a beautiful, magical day, and don't forget to smile.
Hello dreamers, wishers, and magical thinkers. Thank you so much for making it to the very end of this video and for showing your support. If you'd like to subscribe, you can do so by clicking on my picture down here. You can also check out my latest videos here and here. Don't forget to believe in the magic that's inside you, because you are capable of great things. See you next time.